All right, here's a call I've been getting a lot lately. We're going all electric, mini splits, water heater. We want a price to get rid of the oil boiler. In 25 years, is oil boiler service techs going to be like coal guys? We don't know. Here we go. We get the 80 gallon in its place. We're starting to take apart the boiler somewhat. We got the cold water coming in. We got a vacuum breaker. We don't have to put an expansion tank unless there's a check valve on the system. Other than that, you just got to put a vacuum breaker. And that's going to help for when a fire truck hooks up to an outside fire hydrant and starts sucking, it doesn't crush the can like you would if you had an empty Pepsi can. It takes the hit. So, what else we got to do? We got to eat that burger. We'll be right back. It's starting to get a little dark, so we got to get the condensation outside of the house. We're going to drill a hole through the shingles and set a 3/4 pipe just outside the shingles. We're going to run it in reverse first before we go ahead and put it in forward. All right, so I just can't put the clear hose outside of the house and feel comfortable about doing it. So we're gonna just do that 3/4 hockey stick, a little clean discussion. If you're on this page looking for perfection plumbing, this ain't it. Or is it? I'm just on here to show you guys that some schlep like myself can make it on his own for a couple of years. See how it goes. Channel locks on those flat edges. I don't know why I taped and dope it. It had threads. That's what I do. A lot of people are always asking me, give me some advice about going out on my own. Listen, take your time and wait till you're ready. That's the best I can do. And then when you're out there, you're going to have to adapt. If you can adapt and change on a daily, weekly basis, then you'll probably make it through, no problem. For instance, I'm always working and it's dark out, right? Well, that's because when I started, I noticed that everybody wanted to call me, get in touch with me, or answer emails during the day. So I switched it up and took that time to go to the gym with my wife while the phone calls came in. I answered them when I was done at the gym. We had lunch together. And then I can plumb in the afternoon when the normal human beings are all quiet and tired and sick of asking other people questions. There's the condensate on the inside. It's pretty much an air brake at this point. We're turning the water on to the water heater. Now I got cold water up to that valve. This feeds the existing house, and this, it's going into an addition that we're in the middle of doing. Finish is probably about 2 weeks out. So we're gonna fill the tank, crack it. We always crack the valves. And in the meantime, while it's filling, we're gonna finish the condensate and get the pump going. We'll be right back. Do I think these hours will work for me all the time? Not a chance, but I'm willing to adapt. They worked at least 3 days a week for a year now. If I gotta change it up, I gotta change it up. It's either that or you go work for somebody else and do your 6 to 2. I know somebody in there will be like, bugs are gonna crawl back up that condensate line and get into the house. So, there it is. It's full. It's plumbed in. Got the condensate in. What the hell is that? That's my plumbing. That's the new addition tied in the back. But look, some asshole went through the chimney. He didn't want to buy 445s to go around the chimney, so he went through it. But no one's home for the weekend. Now that it's full, we're going to shut the meter off. I'll let them know when they get back on Monday to turn the meter back on. That way somebody's home when this thing is at least sitting for a few hours. The boiler is going to probably go on Facebook Marketplace. The oil tank stays in the back. They call the company to come and take it out. It's not something I deal with. Just like drain cleaning, I got better things to do with my time. Anyways, let's try it again tomorrow.